They thought they could control it all forever. The currencies, the ledgers, the movement of value locked behind towers of bureaucracy and veils of surveillance. For decades, we played by their rules. But the rules are breaking because something unexpected happened. A technology emerged that didn't ask permission. It didn't beg to be adopted. It simply existed, and in doing so, exposed the system for what it really was: centralized control, masquerading as economic order. That technology is blockchain, but not the hype, not the speculation. Beneath the noise lies something far more profound. Embedded deep within the architecture of decentralized ledgers are the wealth codes, silent, immutable, incorruptible, that hold the key to a new financial world. This video isn't about moonshots. It's about liberation. Let's get clear. The financial system you grew up with was never built to empower you. Fiat currency is a controlled illusion, printed endlessly, devalued silently, weaponized economically. Banks act as middlemen, siphoning value at every step. And governments, under the banner of stability, have created invisible cages of debt and dependency. But blockchain breaks the cage. Here's how. For the first time in modern history, blockchain allows value to move peer-to-peer without gatekeepers. No bank, no border, no waiting for clearance or approval. When you send a digital asset on a decentralized network, you don't ask anyone for permission. The code doesn't care who you are, only that the transaction is valid. This is the first layer of the wealth code, permissionless exchange. It means that no one, not a central bank, not a government, not a corporate overlord, can freeze you out of your own money. But it goes deeper. Traditional money is rooted in promises. This note is legal tender. This account holds this balance. All of it is trust in someone else's honesty, or worse, their power. Blockchain flips that. Instead of trusting people, we trust code. Transparent, auditable, unchanging. This is the second wealth code, programmable trust. Think about it. A smart contract doesn't lie. It doesn't embezzle. It doesn't get bought. It executes exactly what it's coded to do. Every time, for everyone. And when code becomes law, corruption dies in the light. But the real breakthrough? Value on blockchain isn't just tracked, it's backed. In the emerging world of asset-backed protocols, tokenized real-world assets, and decentralized finance, we're moving toward a system where money is once again real, linked to energy, gold, time, or effort. No more printing. No more artificial inflation. This is the third wealth code, asset-anchored value. And those who understand these three codes, permissionless exchange, programmable trust, and asset-anchored value, are not just surviving the collapse of the old system, they are architecting the new one. Look around. Entire rails of the global financial system are migrating quietly to blockchain-based infrastructure. Ripple's XRP ledger, Stellar's cross-border settlements, tokenized bonds, securities, even treasuries, all being tested, approved, and deployed. This isn't the future. This is now. The old world is still pretending it's in control, but the smartest players, sovereign individuals, underground builders, and awakened institutions are already operating in the new framework. The trap is dissolving, and this time the code is on our side. There's a reason elites can't stop it. Blockchain is decentralized by design. There's no central vault to raid, no CEO to bribe, no office to burn down. Each node holds a piece of truth. Each validator reinforces the whole. It is anti-fragile. The more it's attacked, the stronger it becomes. And that's why this shift is unstoppable. But here's what most people miss. This isn't just about money. It's about sovereignty. Because when you control your money, you control your choices. When you control your choices, you control your destiny. And when millions of people reclaim that power simultaneously, empires fall. The central banks know it. That's why they're rushing to roll out CBDCs, digital currencies that give them more control, not less. Surveillance disguised as innovation. But there's a reason the truly awakened aren't waiting. We're building the parallel system now. A system not of surveillance, but of transparency. Not of control, but of self-custody. Not of scarcity manipulation, but of real earned wealth. This is the hidden wealth code inside the blockchain, freedom embedded in architecture. And here's the final layer. The people who resonate with this message, the ones who feel called to explore it, study it, build with it, they're not just tech-savvy. They're spiritually aligned, purpose-driven, mission-led. It's not random, because the blockchain doesn't just attract capital. It attracts keepers of truth. And when you combine incorruptible technology with incorruptible intent, the result isn't just a new economy. It's a new world. You don't need permission to join it. You don't need credentials. You just need to understand what's happening and move with it before the bridge pulls away. Because once this parallel system is fully built, there will be two economies, one where you're watched, taxed, throttled, and herded, and one where you move freely, earn independently, and store real value outside their reach. The choice is now. This is your signal. This is the moment everything changes. Let's go one level deeper. Think about the implications when millions of people exit the central banking system. Not in protest, but in precision. Quietly, systematically, they move their value to decentralized networks. They token swap, stake, collateralize, and secure their energy in code. That's not a rebellion. That's an evolution. We are evolving beyond dependence, and blockchain is the scaffolding of that evolution. But don't let the simplicity of a digital wallet fool you. Inside that address is power, raw, sovereign, uncensored. A wallet today is what a vault was to kings, what a citadel was to rulers, a protected domain where wealth exists outside decree, and every individual who holds their keys holds their future. This is why self-custody matters, because the moment you remove yourself from their system, you begin to see how engineered the old one really was. The fees, the delays, the arbitrary freezes, the social scoring, the manufactured inflation. None of it was normal. It was just all you ever knew, until now. And what happens when truth spreads, when millions realize they don't need permission to be free? The architecture shifts, permanently. New tools emerge, new marketplaces, new forms of trade, community, and contribution. The digital economy stops being abstract, it becomes human, values-driven, mission-aligned. And that's the next wealth code, value rooted in purpose. Because real wealth is not just money, it's meaning. And blockchain, when used by people of clarity and courage, becomes a vessel for both. Now imagine this, a world where your income is detached from institutions but connected to contribution. A world where you earn based on impact, not compliance. A world where your assets grow not from manipulation, but from momentum. Real, organic, aligned. That's the post-CBDC world we're building. And yes, it's still early. That's what makes it powerful. Because while the masses mock it, while governments stall and fumble to replicate it, the builders, the quiet coders, the sovereign investors, the conscious creators are already shaping its terrain. You can join them, or you can watch them, but you can't stop what's coming. The secret wealth codes are not theoretical. Right now, on-chain, open source, transparent, immutable, and they are building something beyond prediction models, beyond interest rates, beyond fiat forecasts. They are building financial truth. And the question is no longer, will it work? If you know you were meant to be part of this shift, subscribe to Wealth Signal. It's will you be early enough to matter?